Hello, and welcome here on my working table, and welcome to my 100-day project. And if you just have stumbled on this video and thinking what are she talking about? What is the 100-day project? Find the playlist and find day one. There I would explain everything about what this is and what my plan is for doing this year. And you will find it here under the little word more. There would be links for everything I talk about here in this video. But in this video here, I will be doing week 4 because I'll do this every day, but I put them all the days for this week 4 together in one video because who wants to see a little video every day? And it is easier for me to take and have 1 week at a time. But my name is Lisbeth, and I'm a Danish abstract mixed media artist who likes to do many different things. And if you want to, I have a Ko-fi account. You can support my channel and my work, and there also is a link here under the little word more. But don't feel obligated in any way. It is just an option for those who have been asking for that. But since this is the 4th week I'm starting here in this video today, my previous pieces are living in this little box, and I have turned into going round this year. There are also links under here for the last, I think 3 years. There are videos for what I've been doing these years, and it is my 8th year I'm doing this 100-day project, and I can really recommend it. You can do whatever you like to do, but you do it 100 days in a row, and many artists are doing it all. It's a worldwide thing, and it starts this year, the 22nd of February. But enough of me talking. Let us start with what I have planned here for this week. Those of you who has been with me for a while know I love circles. And I have these watercolor discs, as I call them, or circles. And don't ask me where I got them from. I have bought them locally here in Denmark. But I'm sure you can find them on Amazon and other places, craft shops and so. But as you saw in the little picture at the beginning, I start by collecting things, and I will just pull you up a little here. And I have found some pieces of paper, and I have decided to go this dark blue grayish color scheme here this week here. And this is all my small bits and bobs of fabric I have. So they will just be lying here beside me. But before I start doing something with the fabric, I want to put some watercolor on. I want to make some circles, I think. And I've just been in my drawer, and I have a lot of different watercolors, but I had totally forgot I had a box of watercolor sticks from Daniel Smith, and I don't have many, and I haven't been using them very much, and I just tried them a little here yesterday evening to see if I could get them to work, and I'm not sure it is so easy. I don't know if it's because they are old, but I had an idea that I would just paint and it would go quick, but I tried a little here on this disc, but it's quite hard to get something off. But now I will try on this rough paper here and see how that will go. I have no idea. This is just to try, and this is a piece of a plastic something, so I don't ruin my felt here on my table. So I think I have this bluish one here. I will start making. Is that the blue one, or is it the? Yeah, I think that is, and you can see, I had an idea that it would go really easy to get this out here, to draw with, and I'm really pushing very hard, but I will put some water on. So it isn't very easy. And I can see there are some leftover paint from other things, but let me see if it is better. And this is, yeah, it's a little better when it gets wet. But then there come some lumps of different, yeah, I don't know what that is. Yeah, I think I will experiment a little more with this, and if it doesn't work, I will just take my ordinary watercolor and see if that is better. It seems that the way I did the best, could get them to work best, was to go here on my plate and take it from there. You can see this was the first one I made, and it ruined the paper when I scratched directly into the watercolor paper, and that could be because it is not perhaps a good quality paper, but yeah. So I just painted these, and then I will cover this up. But now I have for the whole week, and I have no idea what I will be doing, but now I have a base and can pick it one every day and do something about it. So that will have to dry now, and then I would make day 22 today. I think this is so dry so I can do something about it, and yeah, I think I will see. This can I haven't any piece that is so big so I can cover it all, but I think if I, for instance, say this is enough here, and now I want to cut out a circle here so I can see my watercolor. So yeah, this, it will be inside, and this is too big, so I will go for this size. So I will just place it here. Yeah, I think, yeah, there's room enough there. I will just this is so sharp, so I'll just take this instead. So I will cut this circle out and see how that looks. Remember, I have no idea what I'm doing. I am just experimenting. And it isn't the best scissor for this. There you go. Yeah, it isn't very round. I think I will see if I can do it more neat. And then I will take my glue stick and glue this down. I think if I try to cut any more into this, I will just making even more wonky than it is already. So I will just put glue here on it here for a start. And place it down here, and then I can always lift it up here. Go down with that. So that's better, and it is really wonky, but I think I will do some stitching around here so it isn't so obvious it is so crooked. And then I will cut the overhang here off. There probably is a smarter way to cut into fabric these round circles that I'm doing it, and so it must be there. So that's okay. And then I need a little strip of something here, and I think I will go for a darker piece. This is from an old sheet, but it isn't big enough. What about one of these dark ones here? Yeah, I think I like this. So I think I will glue this down also, and then I will find some thread and sew something in here. So both pieces are glued down and so dry, so I can work further. So I think I will just do a round of blanket stitches, and for that I know I need 2 holes upon each other, and not upon, but a little space between, but on line. So I will just go there and there, and there, and I just go inside the circle here. And if you're wondering what it is for a tool I'm using, look at week 1. There I explain everything about what it is and where I got it from. But I can always punch further, but now I have enough to start. So I will just come up in the outer circumference, go down in hole number 2 in the inner, and come up here and go in the loop. And there you have the first blanket stitch, down in the inner and up in the outer and in the loop. There, down in the inner and up at the loop, and there. There, and that isn't very difficult. And I've taken a dark thread so it is really visible. There. I think this one is going to look a little different than the rest of the week, but because I have a lot of smaller circles and I can't cut so many holes in fabrics, so I think I will do something else, but we will see. But I will do this all the way around. When you have been all the way around here and come up, you just go down again, but you go over that line there, so that way you will not unravel your stitches and you will have secured your threads here. And I will just go on the back. I run out of thread, of course, so I will just take my tape here and put all the 4 ends under the same piece of tape. Just dragging them there. So now these are secured and open them there. And now I have a lovely, nearly round circle. So what else to do? And what way to turn it? I think I like it that way or that way here. I've just been in one of my boxes where I have a lot of different small bits and blobs, and I found all these white sea glasses here, so perhaps one of these could look nice. I don't think I want to put it there. I want to put it in the dark area where you can see it best. I don't. If I should put it there, it should have been a dark thing of some kind, and I haven't picked that out, and I don't know what that should be, if I have any. So I think I will just go for this here, and I will sew it down, I think, with a white thread, or perhaps this really light colored one here. Yeah, this one. But it needs a dab of glue first, and that will take a little time to dry. So I will just, and it is a little curvy, so yeah, let me see if I give it a big blob, perhaps it would work. There. And turn it over. There. And I think I want the, yeah, like this. So I will just let it be, and I can see it is sliding a little around. But it would have to dry, and that would take some time. But for you, it would be a second. I think this is so dry now, so I can stitch it on also. So I will just go down here, come up. Let me see here. Yeah, it isn't fully dry. I can feel it is sliding a little around. And go down there. Come up here and go down there. And let's see here. Come up here. There. And go down here. There. I think that would be enough. And I forgot I'm making a knot there, and I don't like knots there. But that would be all. I would just take a piece of tape and secure that. But I think there's not much happening. So here amongst all my bits and bobs, I found this little offcut. So I think I will glue it on there. So it just gets a little more. So I will just take here. There and there. And So this is what it ends up here in day. Let me see. What day is it? Only day 15 today. I can't remember now. My brain is standing still, if you can say so. I will figure that out before I write it on the back. So now I think I got it. It is day 22 and today is the 15th of March 2026. Okay, so this is how it ended up. So see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Good morning, good morning. I have been up early here and made day 23. So let us write it here at once. And today is it the 16th of March 2026. And this is how it ended up. I can see some of the white paper. Here's the stone. And little thread is hanging there. An off-cut and some straight stitches there. And I can see here the one I made yesterday, I hadn't any white paper, so I just glued this little piece down there, so there is something white there too. I think that was better. But this was how this day ended up. So bye bye for now and see you tomorrow. Hello here and welcome to day 24. And let us write it here at once, 24 day. And today is the 7th of March 2026. Yeah. And what was it this way? Yes, it was this way. Two pieces of, yeah, this is a piece of paper and another piece of fabric there, and again the watercolor. And they really look granulated there, and I like it. So this was a quick one, cross stitches, and yeah. So we will see what tomorrow will bring. See you there. Bye bye. Hello and welcome to day 25. And today it is the 18th of March. And I have these 3 dots there. And I found this piece of fabric. So instead of some of the others I have made, I had a curve this way. I think I will see if I can make a curve that way. So I have just drawn a line. I will see if I can follow. There. Put it in here somehow. Yeah, there. And then I need another piece here. And I think I need a dark one. So let me see here. I have this little piece here, but it isn't wide enough. So what else do I have? But I like the pattern of it. So perhaps we can use 2 small pieces. I have this here. Oh, yeah, that is quite thick piece, so I don't think that is appropriate for that. Perhaps I can use this one here and pull this a little over there and put that on there. I think I like that. Oh, I'm not in frame, sorry. There. So you have seen me glue these pieces of fabric on so many times, so I will just glue them on And while I do that, I will think about which stitches I will use. Oh, it looks like this after I have been glued the fabrics down and cut them clean to the edge here. And I think I will make a row of feather stitches. And the way I pre-poke them is I make 2 holes. It's easiest to see on the back perhaps. This is the way I poke them. So I just come up at the left hole and go down here, go in the middle hole and in the loop there. And that was the first one. Then I go here in that hole here, in the middle again, in the loop, catch the loop there. Then I get this hole out here, in the middle. So you go from left to right and right to left all the time. And always come up in the middle and catch the loop. It's a quite nice stitch to sew there. And in here. And up here. And so forth. And I can feel it is a little damp to stitch into because the glue isn't, or the glue stick isn't totally dry. And now there's a knot on my thread. Yeah, you don't need to see me fixing that, but I will be stitching all the way down here. And then I have also decided this piece of sea glass, I would put it there. Okay, done with that, and it really looks yummy, I think, with that curve and that stitching there and the little sea glass there. So let us hurry up here and write on the back that it is day 25. And it is the 18th of March 2026 there. So I wonder what tomorrow will bring, but we will see. See you tomorrow. Good morning to you. So today it's the 19th of March and today I have made day 26. So I will, which way do I want it? Perhaps that way there. Yeah, that's the way I put the arrow. So I will just write day 26 and the 19th of March 2026. It's a little crooked perhaps. I really like that straight line. This is paper and this is flies in a fly stitches. A row of them all the way there in the curve. So this is how this ended up. So see you again tomorrow. Hi. And today is the 20th of March and this is day 27. So I think I want it this way here. There's a little tick there, but it is so difficult to cut clean in these flimsy fabrics. And here I had a lot of French knots, and there my little sea glass again stitched and glued on. But let us write here on the back, put a over one and day 27, and it is 20th of March 2026. Yeah. Only one day more and then week 4 is gone. So let us see what I can come up with tomorrow. Hi. I have been through all my fabric and found this piece, and I know I want it in my piece. And I need a bigger piece, so I've taken this one here. So these 2 pieces will be in. So now I can remove all this fabric here. And let me see. I also have this dark piece of paper with that curve I thought about using. So perhaps if I go something like this. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, and I know it's much too big, this one here, but because I know I want. Yeah, do I have a smaller or slimmer one here? I think perhaps there, and there, like this. Oh, I don't like that color on there. Boop, boop, boop. What can I find? Let me remove this one here. Yeah, do I like that? I will think a little about it. I found this piece and that one I like better. So for a start, I will glue this paper on here. So I will just take my book here, and where is my glue stick? Holy Moses. It can't just be... Yeah, there it is. Yeah, the first thing you get blind on is on your eyes. So let's see here. There. Don't think I need that there, but that. So I can put it over here. And then there was this piece here. There. Okay, so I will just put glue on the fabric here. There. And go up here. It's a little too close. Yeah. And the last piece, where did that go to? It was there. In fact, it is just a very small piece I need here because I want more of this. Yeah. Do I have anything else smaller? No. I would just use this and cut the rest of it off. Yeah. Sometimes it's nice to do it like this also. So I will let this dry and cut it clean, the circle clean. So this is glued down, and I think it is so dry so I can continue. This piece I want up here, in which direction I don't know yet. Perhaps that way, but that would be the last thing I do. But I've been thinking here while I was gluing on what to do on this piece here, and I have decided to make these elongated chain stitches. And you just need to make 3 holes on a line. So you come up at the first, the top hole you have put, go down in the same hole as you came up, come up in the second hole, in the loop, and don't pull hard, and go down in the hole here in the bottom. So I will make them all the way over here, I think, and I think I will make them bigger and bigger. Yeah, there's some tape there sitting there. Come up, down in the same hole, come up in the second hole, there, don't pull too tight, and down here, there. I can make another one. Oh, there's more tape here to stitch into. That's not so nice. And the same up in the second on the line, in the loop, and down here. There. Doesn't that look nice? I will stitch all over to here, and then I can show it to you. So done with day 28 and the last here in week 4, and let us quickly write here on the back, day 28, and it is 21st of March 2026, and I really like this one. It ended up quite nice. So I will take some close-ups of all of them here at the end of the video. So all the pictures are taken and the film is ready. So now they will go in my box here, and I can see this box will be too small because I only 4 weeks in and it is half full, and I know this challenge will be about 14-15 weeks. So somehow I think I will have to make it much taller. So perhaps I can find some cardboard and make it taller, and the lid will still fit. But that's a minor detail. So here they are, all of them, and I don't know if you can say it is big art, but I have a party making them, and you can see it isn't much material I'm using in these small pieces here. The challenge can be that the substrate is round, and but I like round things, so I like doing it on round things, but that can be a little more challenging than doing it on a square piece. But I also will say it is about seeing possibilities and options in things you don't think is meant for what I are using them for. Here are a lot of small pieces of sea glass I have picked myself when I every summer are in a summer house at it is in a town called Gesa. It is on the most south you can get here on Sjælland in Denmark, where I live. But you can use many other things. That is just your imagination to set that free and think of things you can use. But else I will round this week up here and just say, please give my video a thumbs up if you have liked what you have been seeing, and please subscribe to my channel if you want to, but that would be very much appreciated. You can hit the notification bell if you want to know every time there's coming a new video up, and give me a comment. I like to be in touch with my audience here, and also look at the different playlists that interest you, because if you're into stitching, you perhaps don't want to see anything about jelly printing, so skip these videos or look in the playlist that's about stitching, or the other way around, or whatever I'm now doing. But often I also like to do these crossovers, as I have done here with both fabric stitching and watercolor paint. I like to mix all these different things. I think it makes it more exciting. But else I would just say, please be creative and take care of yourself, and not but least of all, please be kind to everybody you meet. Smile to everyone. A smile is the shortest distance between two people, and we only get more happy if someone smiles to us. So bye for now, and I will see you next Monday for week 5. And what will happen, nobody knows, at least me. But see you then. Hej, farvel.